Welcome to my world. Nail time. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Nicole Courtney was the first one to comment on my last video. And happy 4th everyone. I'm sorry I missed that day, but this is what I did. I hope you guys like it. It's in my group if you guys want to comment on it. So today's video we're going to be doing some polygel with the new Gersion Gel extension. Now you guys, I'm not really sure if this is polygel because it does say gel extension, and when I did use this, it is like a hard gel in a tube. I don't think I could say this is actual polygel. The consistency was not of a polygel. It was like a hard gel, a little bit thinner than a regular hard gel, but it definitely was not thick like polygel. So I finally got this in the mail. I had to go to the post office and pick it up because I guess they said my mailbox was full, and that's why. So explains why I'm doing this review late, because I'm always late on everything. But I'm so excited about these new tubes. Remind me of the Young Nails gels that they just came out, you know, the ones with like the pointy tubes. I love this card from Gersion. It's so pretty. Has their information on the bottom. Of course, I will put everything on the link on the bottom. I don't have a discount code for you guys this time, but if I do, that will also be on the bottom. So it does come with instructions on what you do, and these steps are so important, especially using this, because I didn't watch a video first doing this instead, because I didn't want to like watch the video and then like, you know, copy or whatever. So I haven't watched any videos yet. This is my first time using this, and this is supposed to be a no slip solution, and which makes sense because you don't use slip solution when you do hard gels anyway. But I really love everything that comes with it. You have a file, you have your top coat, then you have your base coat. They have 6 different colors I'm excited for. I was kind of looking forward to seeing maybe if they had like a color that resembles like a milky bath, but they don't. But it's beautiful, all of them. So you have your pinks from like a dark coral pink to light cover pinks to a translucent pink. Before I get to this polygel, you guys, I got me a new e-file. I know you, if you guys like know, I love like these little e-files. I do have about 3 of them, and I was going to give one in the giveaway, but I wanted to show you how beautiful this Melody Susie is. I am in love. I wish you could actually touch it. Now over here I thought this was the battery, but it's not. It's actually the screen. Super cute. The whole drill is like very fancy. It actually feels like an actual drill. It's not plastic. This stuff is so pretty. It's matte. It's not slippery. It's very nice. I just love it. It's so fancy looking. I love it. So I did think that that was the battery pack, but it's not. So you could actually see this one. Most of them you can't, but look at how neat that is. You could actually see, you know, the screen. You do got to charge it, and in instructions it does say before you use it, make sure it's 100% charged, but it doesn't say how long to charge it for, and it doesn't like have a warning like when to stop charging it. So I'm just gonna charge it for about like 2 hours like the other ones, and then I'm just gonna like take the charger out. But it does come with the adapter charger. It did come with 2 nail drills. Oh, I can't talk. It comes with 2 drill bits. Oh, you guys, it's the day. I can't talk. So it's medium bare 30-32. So this actually will fit, and actually like all of the standard e-files and stuff. So I've never really got a drill bit that didn't fit, and if I did, I'd probably freak out. I've never used these little things either because I feel like it breaks. And this is the handle. The handle is really thin. Kind of reminds me of a pencil, one of those pencil e-files, which I really loved using that. but then after a while, like, you know, the motor burned out. So I'm excited to use this one because this one is so skinny and it's perfect for my little hands, and it's so fancy. It has their brand name on the e-file handle, and I just love it. I love fancy things. Not really into the packaging because, like I said, everything gets thrown away, but this is so pretty, you guys. I just love it. It's so pretty. It's like me, you know, writing on like a pencil. I just love it. This comes out, you could recycle that, but I usually throw it away. I'm not sure what you want to do, but yeah. So this is the medium coarse ceramic bit. These are not supposed to heat up, but of course if you leave it in one spot for too long, it's gonna get warm. It's not gonna get hot like the metal ones, but it will get warm. So I'm really excited. I got this, and I will put this on the bottom. I do have a discount code for this if you guys are interested in buying this, you guys. I just love this e-file. I am no longer using my other e-files. I've been using this one for about a week now. I just wanted to show you, just to do it because I'm doing an unbox video and because I'm doing this gel to see, you know, what it is, how it files with this new gel extension that we got. So you want to take your sanding band or a file, and you want to remove all the shine from your natural nails and your nail plate, because remember, gels need a texture surface to adhere to, and if it's shiny and if it's oily, it's just going to lift from that area. So I'm going to adjust this, and I never ever file on camera because I always get scared that I might ruin this little mannequin hand, but I figured out how to do it on camera to where like the camera is staying still and I'm not bumping into everything. So I have this in level 4, and it is a very powerful e-file. If you can see, it is doing its job. I'm not putting any pressure on it. I really love it. It's really powerful, you guys. I just love it. But with this sanding band, you guys don't want to use anything too coarse on a natural nail. So this one is a 180. It's a 180 grit for the natural nails. Now I use 80 grit when I shape. Don't ever use an 80 grit on the natural nails. I know that's what a lot of salons do, because I have to do 80 grit, and I don't understand why I always have to use 80 grit on the natural nails. But sometimes I sneak and I don't use the 80 grit. I use the 180 grit for the natural nails because I feel like the 80 grit is way too coarse for the natural nails. But we're not in a salon today, so we're gonna use 180 grit standing band. Really like how they provided us with a brush this time, so we can remove all the dust before we continue on with our gel. I think this brush is really soft. I love it. I love it. It reminds me of one of my makeup brushes. It'll do the job. Of course, after you file, after you buff and remove all the dust, you want to come with the base gel. We are using the same base gel from this kit, and we want to add this thinly on your nails and on the actual extensions or tips. You don't want to do this too thick because then the gels will work against each other. I actually noticed if you do the base gel too thick, it'll make the polygel, any gels lift. So I'm doing scrubbing that base gel inside all those scratches that I made on this nail plate and making sure I keep it nice and thin and I don't miss any spots. I'm going to cure this in my ducky lamp, my favorite lamp of all time. I got this on Amazon. If you want to know where I got it from, I will put a little link on it. But I usually put this on 60 seconds, but to be honest, I only use it for like 30 seconds. So here it is, and this one is the opaque, really opaque pink one, and this is squeezing out like very thin lines. So I'm gonna go circular motions and just create that cover pink smile line over here, because this is what I want to do. I wanted to use glitter. This gel, like I said, it's not polygel, you guys. It's literally like actual hard gel, and I was tempted to pick up my brush because I'm so used to using polygel with the brush, but this has no slip solution. There's no slip solution, but I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking about using slip solution so I could smooth it out a little bit, because this gel doesn't level. So you know, when you put it on the nail, that's pretty much what you're gonna get. So you're gonna have to take this brush and you're gonna have to smooth it out yourself. Just make sure you pick up enough gel when doing this part, because it could leave a lot of like little dents and holes, and you know, and it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't settle. So you know, you gotta be careful that you're actually putting enough on the nail. So this is actually the easiest way that I could possibly do this without me using a slip solution. It is a very thin gel, very workable, very buildable. If you like natural nails, you could definitely build this up there, but as you can see, you have to pretty much tell this gel where to go. So it's not going to level out, it's not going to spread out for you. You have to do it yourself. And I'm not sure if that's a negative thing about it. I don't think it's negative at all. I think it's good, because with certain polygels you could just mistake and use so much and it gets so thick. But as you can see, I'm not like, I don't think it's the gel that's causing the indentions, and I'm hardly using the brush, so I just feel like it's just the gel itself maybe that's not leveling out. And before, I always put it in the UV lamp, under LED lamp. I always let it sit for a minute to let it spread. So it's been sitting here for about, no lie, 2 minutes, and it's not going anywhere. So like I said, make sure you do pick up a lot, and this is actually the easiest way I found to do this. This way, just, you know, slap it on the nail and just make it as easy and as you can, because like I said, it's not like polygel, it's not like regular builder gel. You got to tell it what to do, but it does its job and it's super easy to do, and I feel like everybody can do this. And honestly, I've never used a gel like this before. I've never actually used a gel with this consistency, this formula. It's pretty different. It's a lot different. So it's not like I could actually go back and use the string method with the gel to cover up all the little indentions. I can't, you know, turn it upside down to make the gel, you know, level out and settle. I can't do that because it does not do that. So I mean, it does its job, but it doesn't do that. It's very soft. So I'm going to take my glitter mix over here. If you guys want this glitter mix, let me know. I'll put it in the store. Right now, it's not in the store. I did have a glitter mix like this in the store, but it sold out like super fast. But I will make more. If you guys like this glitter mix, so you just want to go ahead and sink this glitter, you know, just go ahead and sink it down. Don't push too hard, because you don't want this to actually like be in the bottom of the gel. You just want it to like float on top of it, and you do want to cover it up and make sure that there's no clear spots, because you don't want no, you know, bald spots in the glitter. And make sure you wipe your brush off after you use the glitter before you move on to the next nail, because then the glitter will transfer to the other gel color. Do love how it's not sticky. It's not sticky, so you know, you could use the brush and it's not going to like stick on the brush. The gel is not going to like fall over when you put glitter on top of it. It's definitely different, very easy to work with, a very smooth formula. I really like it. I might be doing this on my nails just to see, you know, how long it does last on my nails, because I am very rough with my nails. So if it lasts on my nails, then I'll let you know. But this is it's just so nice to work with. It's easy. This is so easy. I'm like impressed. It's easy. I am a little concerned about how it comes out of the tube, how it's like a string when it comes out, and you gotta like, you know, push, you gotta squeeze out a whole bunch of product for it to come out. But it's not like you're struggling squeezing it out. So that's the only thing I am a little like big about, is when it comes out of the tube, it's just like this string. It's stringy when it comes out the tube. It's not like a full pearl, and you have to tell it what to do. So I like I said, it's something to get used to. it's not a polygel. So if this is what you're thinking, that you're gonna get like a polygel in the tube, this is more like a mixture of a hard gel and a pretty much a gel polish, if that makes any sense. It's like a gel polish, hard, soft gel. That's pretty much. So like all these indentions, I don't know what else to do other than add another layer of the color so it could be more smooth. And because it's more like a gel polish consistency, I smoothed it out with the brush, and it was like so easy. Look at that. It just goes where it needs to go. It fills up everything, so it's buildable. Not like with polygel, you just put one bead and then you're done. You know, all you gotta do is file. This is buildable, so thin layers is always best anyways. So that's why I really like this. Thin layers always. You don't have to like worry about it coming out in like a clump and you waste product. So I don't know, I'm really impressed with this. I really like it. I don't know if I'm gonna start using this instead of polygel, because I love polygel. I love the consistency of polygel. I love the thickness of polygel, and I feel like this resembles more of a thin, soft, hard gel. So if you're used to doing gels, then you'll love this and you will really enjoy this. But if you're not, then this is something that you would have to teach yourself. It's not hard. It is really easy, you guys. I literally took probably, I don't know, I took my time doing this because I was doing a video, but it didn't take me at all. When I did my client's nails, I used this orange coral one, and it took me like 15 minutes, you guys, to do a set of short nails on her using this. Now I want to use it on myself so I could, you know, tell you my own personal review, you know. I did not test this out with dual forms yet. I don't know how this will work with dual forms, meaning that it's a very thin gel, but it did work with the brush. It worked me doing this. So if you're used to doing gels, if you know how to do gels, this is going to be super easy for you. You're going to be like, oh my god, this is so easy, because it is. So believe me when I say that it is. And this little pink in the back, when I did the smile line, it didn't move at all. So, and I forgot that I didn't cure it, so I moved on with like all 3 of the fingers, and it was still sitting there. It didn't move, it didn't settle, it was just sitting there. I like that. So that's you know, really good to do, especially when you're doing a smile line, because smile lines with gel can be really hard, especially if the gel is like stringy and stuff. Look at my hair in the middle of the way, sorry. But if the gel is really like thick and stringy, making the cover pink area, making that smile line, it's hard using it with gel. But it wasn't hard using with gel. This was really, really easy to use. So here I'm going to show you another way that you could do this. Super easy, save you some time. Just take it and just go all the way down with it, like fill it up, circular motion, because this doesn't create bubbles. You do it this way, it won't create bubbles. So this is the easiest way. I should have done this to all the nails. Look at how easy this is. It's just easy. You just squeeze a little bit at a time. A lot does not come out of the tubes, so you control how it comes out of the tube by, you know, how much pressure you squeeze out. So that's a good thing. But like I said, it does not settle. So you see how I'm like literally struggling trying to even out that color. So this I will be doing by layers, because that's what I'm doing. I'm taking another color to see if it works with marbling, to see, but it doesn't really settle and it doesn't really spread. So you definitely have to work with it. But you don't, you know, it's not hard. It's not hard. It does like settle as soon as you hit it. It is hard because I'm so used to using slip solution, and I'm not gonna lie, like this whole time I've been like forgetting that there's no slip solution to this, and I've been wanting to use the slip solution because I feel like if I did, it will spread out. But that's just something that we can't do with this kit because it's not supposed to be used with lip solution. So, well, we're putting more glitter on top of it, and then we're going to just cure this under the ducky lamp. Now I'm coming with the clear, and I am capping, and you know, all the glitter, so whenever I file or buff, none of this glitter comes out. And I'm just doing the same method like I've been doing. You know, I don't think there's a right way to do this because there's so many ways you can do this to make this work. So whatever way you have, and if it works for you, then hey, it works, I guess. Who's going to check you? Who's going to know how you did it? I do my own thing. You know, I always break the rules, and I feel like you have to break the rules in order to learn. You have to learn, you know, and you can't always play safe. You got to make some sacrifices, and sometimes, you know, you just got to do what you got to do. So at first I was a little bit concerned about the apex area, meaning that this gel is like a thinner gel. But if you build up, the apex builds up beautifully, so you don't have to worry about the apex being too thin. So yeah, this is what it looks like when it's nice and filed. You guys, I am so impressed. I am impressed. There is no scratches, there's no potholes, there's no white residues. I mean, this stuff is so good. So I'm taking my gel adhesive glue, and I am going to be gluing on my Betty Boop stickers. I know I love Betty Boop, and I know my last video I did Betty Boop, and I'm sorry. I know you guys are just like, why does she always do Betty Boop? Because Betty Boop is my favorite. And you guys know I get all my water decals from my girl Nene. So make sure you check her out and tell her that I send you. I don't have a discount code, but you don't need one because she sells her water decals very affordable. But if I do ever get a discount code from her, I will let you know. So after you cure the gel adhesive, then you want to go ahead and take your water decal. You just want to smash it in there. Take your little pencil or whatever. Make sure that the water decal is like really stuck on there. Now this gel adhesive is very sticky. It's really sticky. So after you stick it on, then you want to come again and you want to cap that again with the same gel adhesive and then put it under your lamp. So I'm coming with my top coat to finish this set off, and let me know what you think. I'm going to be honest and let you know what I think. I think that this is a very nice gel extension. I don't think it's polygel. I can't say that it is polygel. So if this is what you're thinking that it is, it's not. It's not polygel. It's more like a builder gel, a soft builder gel. And one thing I did not like about it is how it didn't settle. It didn't settle, so I felt like I had to keep adding more layers and more layers just to even it out. But it is buildable, so don't get frustrated with it. You just need to work with it. You don't need to take much time. You just need to work with it. So thin layers always is best anyway. And that's what really got to me, because I'm used to polygel and I'm used to just like, bam, that's it. No layers, just like one ball and that's it. But with this, layers, thin layers is so important. So I don't know, you guys, how you feel, but I really love how this came out. I love that cover pink, and I love that Betty Boop, and I love that color. I love how the glitter is not too thick. It's sunk into the gel, not making it thick. With polygel, it gets too thick. So I really like this. I am gonna be straight honest. I hope that a lot of these companies come out with their own brand like this, because I really enjoyed the tube, the little needle nose tubes. I really enjoyed that. I felt like I had more control of the product. So but I did not like the indentions. But like I said, I did go back and I filled it up with clear, and this is what it looks like. I just love it. I think it's super cute, and I think that anybody can do their nails. You don't have to spend so much money, especially right now. You know, especially right now. I love you guys. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. See you